I'm Aaron Tux Shanahan. This is Tux Talks, and today I'm talking to
Nica Stone.
All right, I just want to start off asking you a couple of questions about cosplay. So, how did you first find out about cosplay?
Well, I did a couple of shoots with a couple models, kind of getting them into character and selling some prints. I didn't realize that's what cosplay was at first. Then I went to a few conventions and I realized that was a huge thing. So I did my first cosplay at the April Expo in 2012 and I became instantly hooked. So at that point I had to start building my army of costumes. I did about 10 in the first year, I did about 8 last year, and I probably have another 8 on the go with 4 that I just completed. So probably about 12 this year. So 30 plus by the end of 2016 I'll have.
All right, and you make all of your own costumes, correct?
I make a lot of the pieces. I do all my armor pieces. I attach pieces together, like I put all the fur on the gloves and I put the nails into the gloves. Put all the fur on. I have boots that I put fur on. But the bodysuit I got as is. So I do a lot of altering. I do a lot of armor builds and I style all my wigs, modify boots. I just don't have all the sewing quite down yet, so I haven't done quite all of the costumes just yet.
All right, let's talk about the armor builds for a little bit. What is your preferred construct for armor?
So far it's Warbler and the Warbler Brown. I just did a build in armor in the Warbler Black. And I had 4 tears in it after wearing it for a full day at a con yesterday. So I'll only be using the black for details and smaller headpieces and maybe some bracers and things like that, but I won't be doing them for the body parts because I feel like those are the ones that take the most hits.
Great. What are some of your proudest cosplays?
I'm really proud of Thor. That one was an $1,100 costume, and I made about 50% of it. I did a lot of the sewing, which I'm proud of, and it just looked amazing in photos. It's not super duper comfortable at a con, but that's only because of the breastplate. Everything else is awesome.
We're going to actually move on to a bit more about you. So, you have a hobby collecting
Pop figurines. I have over 130 of them so far, and that's just in Marvel and DC Universe.
All right. What got you into that?
Honestly, I don't know. They're cute. They're cheap. They're colorful. I just can stack them and put them all over the place, and I went crazy. My OCD wanted the collections.
And out of the pop vinyls, which ones have you been most fond of and had the most interesting time hunting down?
The rare ones that are valuable. I have one that's Hawkman and it's spelled incorrectly and it's already worth $300. So, and then I have a few other ones that are metallics that are worth $2. So, the rare ones are fun to find because not everybody has them, and you have to try to. If you find them, you got to find them for a cheaper price than what they're worth, so that you can actually be able to sell them if you wanted to.
All right. Are there any other things that you have been getting into? Right now, you're dressed up as an amazing black cat.
Thank you.
Are you collecting comics?
I have a few comics, not too many yet. I'm still going to get into them. I've read probably over 500 Archie comics in my childhood. My parents decided that they never wanted to introduce me to comic books, so I never knew they existed as a child. Slowly getting to know that they're out there, I've slowly been trying to get back into reading, which I'm not super fond of, but I love comic books, so I have to get myself into the reading of them. So I'm excited, but I love superhero movies, superhero TV shows. I grew up with Spider-Man, the 1994 TV series, and the Batman animated series, but then my parents thought it was too scary because there was gargoyles in Batman. So wasn't allowed to watch that anymore. Missed a good show.
Great. Talking about TV series and movies, Captain America Civil War, what side?
Well, I come from this black cat where she had the super soldier serum, so I'm probably gonna have to side with Cap.
I know for a fact that my cameraman right now, not agreeing.
But it's in my DNA now.
Great. And what TV shows would you actually recommend people start watching?
Arrow, Flash and Supergirl. They're amazing, and I love them all. And I've met some of the cast of Arrow so far, and they're just so sweet.
As a big Arrow fan myself, I'm curious, which cast have you met?
Katie Cassidy and Stephen Amell. And I have Robbie Amell's signature from a friend as well. So I know he's from Flash, but still part of the Amells. Still awesome.
That is fantastic. And we're going to wrap up for this interview. Where can our fans find you next?
Next, I will be at EEK in some fashion. I'm not sure if I'll booth there yet, or I'll be in the cosplay section, or where I'll be, but I'm going to be there in some form, so you can find me there at least on the weekend. I'll be walking the grounds Animathon, and I'll have a booth 2015 at the Edmonton Expo in Edmonton.
Perfect. Thank you for your time. Is there, for our followers, where can they follow you?
Facebook, Nica Stone, and Twitter and Instagram at Miss Nica Stone.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to add?
I don't think so.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
Thank you. This has been Tux Talks. Aaron Tux Shanahan signing off. Hello, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe, and share it on social media. I would like to say thank you to Nica Stone for being so patient on waiting for this to go up. Her page for Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook are in the links below, as well as our link to our Facebook and Twitter page are in the link below. We will be uploading videos every Wednesday and the occasional Friday, and I hope that we see you again. Thank you so much. Bye.